tonight, right from the beginning. Did a great job. Got off to a great start, put us in the hole. We battled back to about 5 points at one point in the second half, but did not pressure number 5 on a 3. I think it was him. He knocked down 3, kind of gave him that 8-point lead and got him back on again.
Well, it seemed like every time you got within 5 or 6, you sort of hit the wall there. You couldn't break that barrier. Putbacks wouldn't go. Yeah.
Some of the careless turnovers at crucial points and just some of the shot selection very early put us in the hole. We want to play inside to out with our penetration, posting up different guys. I thought we did a decent job with that with Iman getting to the foul line, but just too many times I thought things just broke off before we completed what we were trying to find. And again, when we did it in the second half, we got it, like you said, to 5, and just couldn't get over that hill.
Coach, it seemed like when the crowd really got into it, your team had a lot of trouble. Is it something that you worry about moving forward? That's part of the game. We've got to be mature enough to handle that.
When you out-rebound a team like this, don't you expect to win?
I thought they out-rebounded us, honestly. The stats for the season, they got 20 points on second chance points, and I just thought they out-toughed us, especially the kid number 2 early in the game. He got some rebounds in there. He just ripped the balls out of our hands and laid it back in. So those numbers are very deceiving. They got 20 second chance points. They got 12 fast break points, 2 things that we thought we should control in the game. They got 10 in the first half. They had in the first half, I think, 6 threes, 10 points on second chance points, 10 points on fast break. It's tough to win a basketball game giving up those type of numbers.
Do you think you guys just dug yourself too much of a hole in the first half of the play? His numbers were pretty good in the second half.
I just didn't think we played well enough. The early, late, whatever. We showed some flashes where we put things together and did some good things, but we just didn't play well.
Paul, you talk about flashes. You can see in individuals flashes where guys play well for certain periods of time, but it looks like there's not a mesh yet where guys don't know what, I don't know if it's a play-by-play basis, but you can see individual skills, but the guys aren't meshed yet. I don't think the way.
Well, I thought in the first half, I think the first 5 or 6 possessions, I don't think we got one ball reversal. I recall one time I talked about it, and I think maybe after like the 12th timeout, we got a ball reversal. Brian got an easy drive and an easy shot. In the second half, we ran some of the stuff, and the kids even got it. They started calling different sets. They saw that it was working, and all of a sudden we got to a rhythm. And we missed some of those shots, but it's better than coming down jacking a 3 and allowing a long rebound to lead to a dunk or a layup. So just a matter, I guess, showing more maturity.
Iman, you got a lot of close shots, but they just weren't falling. Is it just luck, or what was going on?
Like you said, they were close shots, almost point blank range. You just got to knock them down. I'm not sure why I wasn't falling, but you just got to keep going to the basket aggressively, keep getting around there and knock them down.
What's your level of frustration like the 2 games where you struggle for the field? Are you getting frustrated? Or?
No, I'm not. It's a new position, a new thing for me, so I'm just going to continue to work to get good shots, work the offense, and trust that everything's going to fall.
Iman, talk about kind of working, not just working the offense, but getting fouls, drawing those fouls, and getting to the line, and how successful you were at doing that tonight.
Just not in a rhythm shooting. Coaches are stretching me to attack the basket and get to the line. With my height, I'm able to make people foul me. So get to the line, it calms me down a lot. But still didn't make any shots that I wanted to hit, but just got to keep playing.
Dixon made all the threes, but it seemed like Green was a difference on both ends of the court tonight.
Yeah, he played well. He played very, very well. He stepped up to 19 points, 12 rebounds. There was one point in the first half we were starting to shave into it a little bit. And he settled downstream one of our forwards and stepped line and made a big shot.
Coach, what about the differences between Kennesaw this year and last year? They seem to really improve a lot since last year.
They're a good team. Tony does a very good job. I thought last year, I don't know what the final score was, but they were competitive last year. We might have pulled away, late, but I thought they were a good team, and I knew this was going to be a tough game. Wasn't comfortable with the idea of playing 3 in a week, but the way the schedule fell, this is where we had to put it.
Brian, how challenging was it there on some of those putbacks? You guys seemed to get one 2-3 chances and we just wouldn't fall.
Personally, I think, us getting the rebounds and everything, we should have. I mean, we didn't take our time enough on the putbacks. I think a lot of times we were just, tipping it up there and just kind of hoping that it goes in instead of actually getting down and putting those shots in. I mean, at point blank range, there's no real reason we should be missing them. So, I mean, that's pretty much it.
This question's for Monty and Brian. Is it more difficult, you're only 2 games into the season, playing offense this year when you in theory have 4 or 5 guys that can score 20 on a given night, as opposed to last year you knew you wanted to start every half-court possession going through Garrett or Ghani somewhere in the post and work out if need be, whereas this year there's so many options. You search for who to go with on a given play, or is it hard to figure out where to run the offense on a play-by-play basis because you guys all have the skill? Does that make sense?
I wouldn't say it's hard. I think we just have to be mentally tough enough to, run the offense the coach is giving us and everything, and just make smart plays. I mean, you understand when somebody's hot, or like Iman getting to the free throw line so much, it was like, you know what, get him the ball because he probably will get a foul called for against him. So, I think it's just, we just got to buckle down mentally. I mean, like you said, we had the skills and everything, but it's just a mental thing right now, I feel like.
Iman, what was it like watching Kennesaw State run out the clock on the last 30 seconds? I mean, you guys last year were playing in the NCAA tournament. You beat Duke last year, and now you're losing to Kennesaw State by 16.
Disappointed. It was more disappointing just watching him shoot the last attempt. I felt like we should have, if he was going to bring the ball inside the 3-point line, we should have defended it. But, it's tough. Guys going to dribble out the clock. Sometimes you just got to back off and not foul and just keep on putting them on. You just got to respect the win.
Well, you talked a little bit after the first game about Cam being a little lost out there. It seems like you got a little more aggressive tonight. Tried to take it to the hole.
Yeah, I thought he did a much better job, and one of the reasons we were able to kind of get back into the game was because of his play.
How was the environment tonight for all you guys? What was it like here?
Good. It's good to get ready for the ACC. Get ready for games we got coming up. It's always tough on the road, and with us coming in, it's a big game for them, and we got to treat every game like a big game.
I guess on the heels of the Clark Atlanta overtime win a couple weeks ago, how much did this kind of factor into that as far as trying to approach every game as wanting to win every single game?
The big thing with us, we start slow. We can't continue to start slow, especially now with a small team. People are going to attack us. We just got to learn to come out and play well. Like Coach was saying, we got to get more reversals early. A lot of times we come out and right away, as soon as we see a shot, we just shoot it. We just got to be patient and trust that we could, flip the ball a couple of times before we get in a closeout.
Start. We had the other night the 11-0 start. Quiet in the crowd. That's one of the things that we didn't do. We talked about early in that game, playing inside the out as a way to, because we felt like we could get fouls on them. I think, gosh, they had 5 fouls with like 14 minutes to go in the first half, and then we had that rash of threes. And we finally settled down, started to get to the foul line. I think we had 10 attempts there, 1 in the first half. That should have been more like 15 to 20. So, I mean, it's game 2. I don't think many trends can be taken out of it. We had an 11-0 start last game. We were down, what was it, 9-0 tonight? 7-0, something like that? So I don't think any trends. It's just now we just got to get ready to play against Albany. If there's one thing, there's one trend that I noticed I think we got to address, is just our maturity. We talked about it when we got up 20 the last game, and all of a sudden guys started smiling. It's not. We didn't approach the first few possessions in a mature fashion. Did not definitely approach it that way.
Anybody have anything else? John?
Coach, when KSU had Spencer Dixon in the game, it seemed like they ran at a completely different speed. What challenges does or did he provide for your guys tonight?
I think we got a hand up on some crucial shots and give the kid credit. He stepped up and knocked them out. A couple of times we had him a little bit on the ropes late in the shot clock, and he just ran that little, inside-out move and just stepped back and launched it. You almost knew it was going in until he let it go. He obviously had it going, and he felt it.
Thank you. Thanks, guys, very much.